Someone's late.
Sorry, I didn't realize everyone else was here.
Hey man, you can't blame a guy for sleeping. Want to be well rested for the big day.
You slept okay?
We should get going.
Look.
Frederick, Mother. And Fourier and Poisson too. And Bailey, and
They've come to see us off.
even Raymond.
Please be careful. All of you.
And don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
We shall humbly wait your return.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be praying for your safety. Do what you must and then get back here. And don't you dare die on me.
Travel well, young masters.
Thanks, everyone. Alright, we're off to the Lustalia.
Oh yeah, we're gonna save the world by dinner time. And the Guardia Shaft has been added to the world map. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tales of Gracie Zeph. On the last episode, we spent a lot of time in Lance speaking with all of our party members, strengthening our resolve before we go to the Lustalia. Because it is indeed time for the final dungeon of the game. Oh, it goes by so fast, and I still have this dumb, stupid giraffe sword. And I guess this will be the sword I bring into battle. Oh, that's so stupid. Anyway, before we head to the Lustalia, there's a few things we can do. And that is, first off, check the titles that we just got, because I have no idea what these can give. Exceed, that's actually pretty good. Let's see, Wishmaker. That gives you a new art. Yep, definitely equip that. And go up here. Let's see, Hubert, you get... Oh... You can never say no to more maximum HP, so equip that to you. And right here, new art, Revitalize. Yes, definitely give that to Sheria. Then Malik, you gain another new art. Very nice, very nice. And Pascal, you can round us, all of us off with... Nothing really too special, but, you know, it's thematic, so we might as well equip it. Equip it? Equip it! Jesus. I know I just got up from sleeping, same as Asbel, but Jesus. Hopefully I could speak better than that. Anyway, before we head on out, there's a few people we need to speak to. First of all, Fourier. Take this with you, Pascal. It should keep you safe, so don't ever let it go. And she gives us a fluffy muffler. The one and only fluffy muffler, so well made, it's a target of forgers, a #1 bestseller. And that is indeed some equipment for Pascal. It's actually a really good scarf that we can give to her, especially for this point in the game. Yeah, attack and Creus, Creus attack and defense go up by +20. And it also gives us some evasion, so can't say no to that. Also, if we head on over to the bridge, we got a character skit.
We believe that Lambda and King Richard have traveled deep into Aphinia's core.
Then let's take the shuttle to the World's Eye and find them.
You're probably tired of hearing this, but we must risk all, including our lives, in the upcoming battle. I hope you are truly prepared.
The fate of Aphinia rests in our hands. It's kind of terrifying to think about. But you don't have your scared face, Sheria. That's because I'll be facing it with all of you.
Alright, I think we're all finished with preparations. Now, let's do this.
Yeah!
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Come on, Hubert.
The Oswell family vault is located somewhere in the Stratton Desert. It is possible that its contents might prove useful in the upcoming battle.
Where exactly is it?
I don't know its exact location, but if we use the shuttle to make a meticulous search, we might well stumble upon it.
Alright, and if anyone has any other places they want to check, we'd better do it now.
Well, that's as good as a hint to basically do any unfinished business before heading to the final dungeon. However, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently than what the game wants me to do. For numerous reasons, because basically at this point in the game, there's a whole bunch of stuff that has now opened up to us, and a lot of it is... It is recommended, but Also, it will take, like, I don't know, maybe even upwards of, like, 10 episodes to do everything, and I don't really want to spend all that time yet, going through everything before the, you know, final encounter. So, let's just take this Jade Vestments, which is an armor that can only be worn by Asbel. Jade Light grants the wearer courage to protect all. And equip that for now, shall we? I'm basically gonna put it up to you guys, whether it is worth me doing everything before the final encounter, or if it would be better to do the final encounter and then do every single, like, side thing that we can do, because there's a lot of stuff we can do, and some of it isn't even related to what we're doing right now. It's kind of weird in that respect, but that is still an option. I'll give this to Hubert, since that's still a really good piece of armor. And okay, now we have done everything, and it's time we head on out to the Guardia Shaft. But yeah, be sure to tell me if you prefer me to do everything extra before the final battle or after the final battle. I'm honestly leaning towards after the final battle, because I think it would make a bit more sense thematically. But that's just me. Sorry about the weird cut just there. I had a little bit of a technical error, but okay, now we can go to the Guardia Shaft, which should be right here. If we travel to this location, there's no going back. Well, that's not technically true, but yeah, you know, for thematic's sake, we can't go back.
This is the way to the Lustalia.
And this is our last chance to make things right.
You said going down here would be like entering Lambda himself, yeah?
We can't worry about that now. We'll simply have to face whatever is waiting for us.
Sophie shared her power. Now all that's left is for us to trust each other.
I'd also like to trust my own sword skills, but, that's just me. Anyway, before we head on down, there's a treasure chest, which has... some Red Sage. A medical herb that increases a character's max HP by 30. I'll hang on to that. And also, of course, a character skit.
I can't believe how big this is.
The ruins on the surface continue all the way down.
So my theory was right! I saw some documents on Fodra that outlined a big plan for moving the Lustalia.
Moving the Lustalia? They wanted the core of our world?
Nope, the exact opposite. I think the Amarcian predecessors moved the Lustalia out of Fodra and into Affinia.
I see. Then this would be the area they used to transport it.
Probably.
So you're saying that your ancestors moved the core of a planet into another planet? Okay, first of all, that's pretty damn cool. Second of all, that's pretty damn crazy. And third of all, how would you even prepare for something like that? You know what, I can't wrap my head around it. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna go to this treasure chest and pillage it of its contents. What do we got? We got some gold! And we got a new enemy. We got the Cackling Golem and the Tempest Harpy and the Revenant Eagle. Honestly, I would have gone with Cracking Golem because it looks like he's about to burst from the seams with those bulging muscles of his. Jesus. They just can't be choosers. Also, holy shit, I got a lot of CC to start with. I mean, I guess I really shouldn't complain too much because, you know, CC's great, but holy god. There's a lot to work with, and I'm not used to that. And considering we got all of our arts now, it's so weird. I remember when I got to this dungeon, like, I was so overwhelmed by these enemies because I was so woefully underprepared. And I think I just ended up missing a lot of them. Because I, honest to God, couldn't fight them, because that's how bad I was. Which is a shame, because they give out some good experience. Anyway, looks like we got a lift right here. And this takes us to what would hopefully be a treasure chest, or maybe progress? Not entirely sure. I was hoping for the treasure chest, in all honesty, but I may have gone to the wrong one. Yep, I probably went to the wrong one. Unless it's one of those two teleports, which is also a possibility. Also, no new enemy. Obsidian Wolf. Okay, here we go. I'm actually super curious if there's anyone who knows any, like, really good Tales players. Like, I wouldn't call these games the most technical out there, but, I mean, if you play on the harder difficulties, I'm honest to God wondering what that entails. I mean, I'm not one for playing these types of games on harder difficulties because I like a quote-unquote balanced experience, so I usually go for normal. But there is a little bit of me that is curious what a harder playthrough of an RPG like this would be like. Like, obviously you would have to pay more attention to weaknesses of enemies and such. I'm also wondering if there's, like, any dominant strategies, I guess is the word I'm looking for, when it comes to, like, combos and arts and stuff. Like, I imagine there would be arts which are just straight up better than other arts, and the like. Because that's what would make sense to me when it comes to trying to beat an RPG on ridiculous difficulty. Also, looks like I was just paranoid over nothing, and there wasn't another elevator. Whoops! Well, it's fine. We'll just go to the actual one that we're supposed to be going to. So, it must be one of these that leads us to the treasure chest, and I'm gonna guess it's this one. And my guess was correct! An Aerithmos core, an orb found in the Guardian Shaft that shines with a strange radiance. That will be useful for something a little bit later. Whew, and that's one dead enemy. You know, as we start heading down to the core and, you know, the final boss and all of the big finale goodness that comes with a JRPG, I have to say, I've really enjoyed coming back to this game. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. Obviously, there are some storytelling things which are a little bit cliché, and I wouldn't call it the most beloved of the Tales franchise, but this place really does hold a special place in my heart as one of my first JRPGs that I ever beat. I don't even remember if I mentioned the story of how I even got this game, because it was really random. I feel like I did, but I guess the short version is, it was when I went on holiday to America, and I bought 3 games. It was this, Sleeping Dogs, and Dead or Alive 5? Oh no, and then there was Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. That was another game that I also bought while I was there. But this was the one that I stuck with. And I didn't know much about anime back then. I just saw the box art with the really nice artwork, and as a young kid, I was like, wow, that looks so cool. And then obviously I found out later that that wasn't the usual thing that people thought when they thought of anime boxes and box art. I don't know. Maybe it's just interesting to me. But that's the way I've always done it. Also, I'm gonna guess that, yeah, okay, I have to go red, I have to go red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. And that's gonna be a little bit of a pain to get over to that save point, but I'll do it nonetheless. Alright. Nibblefang, Wolfwind Fang, Burial Blade. That's the only thing this game is missing. Well, actually, I say that. They do shout out move names every so often, but I want it like Legend of Dragoon levels of saying your name. Like, every single time you do a move, you just go to the next one. I mean, maybe that would be a little bit ridiculous, because some of them you do really in fast succession, but I don't know, I think it could work and be fun. It'd be a little bit ridiculous, but I can see it being a thing. Alright, take us back to the beginning. I figured out the gimmick. And there's no skip for it. Okay. Just figured I'd at least check. How are you two doing in terms of experience? Malik's trailing a little bit behind. Guess we'll swap out Sophie for the time being. I guess that's another thing that differentiates me from playing RPGs with, like, other people. I don't typically like going for, how do I put this? I don't like going for, like, my party. I like to actually switch between different party members at different times, and that's just always the way that I've, done it. Like, there are some people that go, oh, this party member's crap, and I understand that mentality if you really don't like a party member, but I don't know, it's just one way I've always done things. Also, I think I had to get sent back to the beginning, which is absolutely fine. Alright, here we go, and move out the way, doggo. Boop, boop, and boop. Save point. Nice. You know, the thing I mentioned about the party members now has reminded me of how I play Fire Emblem, and everyone thinks I'm crazy with the way that I play Fire Emblem because I tried to use every single party member and keep them as equal level as possible, and everyone's just like, you're crazy. Why would you do that? That's insane. And I'm like, I know, but I don't like leaving anyone behind. Also, that looks like progress. I think... Okay, sorry. I was looking at my notes just to make sure I don't screw myself over. That warp takes me to the beginning of the room, which is pointless. So, let's move forward. And we got a boss fight. We got the Dullahan, which is a classic type of enemy. And we got two of them. And they got a lot of armor. God damn. But we're pretty strong ourselves, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. It's pretty much just a roadblock on our way to our true objective. Actually, what are you weak to? Fiend, Nova, Para. Okay. So if I do this, then that will do... Well, actually, that doesn't do that much damage at all, but I can do damage in my combos. Whew. Okay, get out of the way, get out of the way. Get my CC back up. Iron Stance. Okay, nice. God, I'm still missing one of my, A-Art moves, I think. But I don't know which one, which is really annoying. I forgot most of the other ones, including the, Dash Forward and the Burial Blade and the super, like, left hit combo. Where he does, like, a full, like, 10-hit combo. Let me just do it, instead of trying to explain it. Show, don't tell. That one. Heaven's Wrath, that's what it's called. Okay, get rid of your Nova Barrier. Wow, we've actually been doing you somewhat equally. I wonder if I forgot to change it to focus on one enemy. That might be the case. Also, shit. Damn it, Hubert. I just realized that I forgot to get some life bottles. Whoops! Hopefully that won't be a problem. Damn Emerald. Fucking killing our party member every which way. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, okay. Thank you, Sharia, but I'd really appreciate a bit more of a heal. Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Ow. Goddamn stun. Okay, do it, Malik. Nice. Got a couple of level ups out of that. Hubert got Healing Wind Adept. And all is good in the world. Okay, 57, 57, 57, 57, 57. Okay, cool. We're doing well. In fact, I am going to give everyone a little bit of... some sweet eel And what was that? Sweet eel and... Sweet and sour eel, I think. Yeah, sweet and sour eel. That was it. Some sweet eel. What is that? Like some eel with a little bit of sugar on top as opposed to salt, since it's a fish? God, that was absolutely ridiculous of me. Man, I didn't even notice that the battle theme changed. Hang on, let's get into this battle and hear it. I mean, it's a little bit hard to hear because of all of the sound effects going on, but it's like so awe-inspiring and being like, yeah, you're so close to the end. It's actually pretty hype. Also, I can't attack. Fucking seal. Okay, Nova Barrier, you are donezo! Alright, alright, alright. Whatcha? And Dragon Charge! Nothing can stand in my way. Certainly not a golem, certainly not a wolf, and certainly no other types of Nova monsters.
I can't believe our baby Hubert got so strong.
Please don't mention my past in front of everyone.
Come on, Hubert, we're all friends. We've literally been with each other for God knows how long. No need to be embarrassed. Okay, looks like there's 2 elevators down and 1 other treasure chest, damn it. Hey, some life bottles, perfect. I really could have used those. Okay, so this one descends and this one also descends. Let's try left first. Well, that's certainly something, and this looks like non-progress.
Is that a wall? Aw, nuts. We can't get past it.
Sophie? Hey, how did you get through?
We can pass, but we have to work together.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Ah, what's happening to my head?
Lambda. Playing with your blocks again, are you? That's a good boy. Are you happy to be praised like that? If so, then you should smile like this. I know it feels strange at first, but in time you'll learn how to smile on your own.
Director Cornell.
Ah, hello there, Emerald.
Sir, I've been thinking, and I believe your methods are mistaken. We're to study Lambda's abilities, not to shape his moral fiber or aesthetics, and that's all we're tasked to do. I believe proceeding with such a plan will inevitably raise a number of grave ethical concerns.
Ethical concerns? So you consider it unethical for me to teach this child how to laugh, or even if I show him what it means to cry?
Of course it's unethical. The point remains this body was provided merely as a convenience for our continued research.
A body may influence a soul just as a soul can shape a body. Just look at the child. Every day he becomes more and more human. To tell you the truth, I have a great number of things in store for this interesting young boy, Emerald. I think he may well be the first of his kind to transcend the bounds of humanoids and become a new kind of being. He is indeed nothing less than the hope of our future personified. Lambda here has a good many things yet to learn, and I want him to grow up to be a healthy and carefree young boy. Yes, he should live as nothing less than human.
Did everyone just see that?
That was the Research Institute on Fodra, right?
I believe we saw part of the same vision there.
It wasn't just Lambda. Emerald and that man from the Institute's records were there too.
I don't understand. How could we share a vision like that?
It may be because Lambda is trying to merge with this world.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was harmful or whatever. Everybody still feel okay?
No problems here. I've been thinking about that vision ever since we saw it in the Institute. I guess I'm surprised that Lambda would smile like that.
We can't discount the possibility that the vision is a trap of some kind. There could be trouble ahead. Let's move fast, but watch our steps.
He did smile, didn't he? Why did Richard choose to be with you, Lambda? Just what are you?
Well, maybe we can come to the conclusion of that question, Asbel. Just give it some time. Also, I want to go down that other lift because I'm pretty sure that is progress, so just hop on over here and go towards that very creepy looking golem thing. I meant the other creepy golem thing as opposed to the one that I just fought. There's a space to attach the Arithmos core. Attach the Arithmos core? The Arithmos core. Arithmos? Yeah, something like that. Hey, it's that yellow ball we've been getting from some of the treasure chests. Let's do it. I'm sure he wants to be friends. Yeah, as if. Here we got the Abyssion. This is not required in any way, but this is basically a sub-event, quest that we can do while we're in the Lestalia's core. Or the Guardia Shaft. We're not actually in the Lestalia core yet. Jesus. Let's just kill this monster before I can talk it to death. With my sweet combos. Let me show you some of the other moves that I haven't been using. Oh god! Okay, he hits like a truck. Good to know. I'll just focus on hitting it from behind. Jesus! Okay, thanks Hubert. I appreciate it. Ah, shit. Okay, Asbel, we need to get back. We need to get back right away. Freaking Ella burst, that is very dangerous, and Hubert is dead. Okay, hopefully Sheria has time to actually resurrect him for a change, as opposed to using a life bottle, which I've been having to use. Jesus! Sheria, I'd really like that revive right about now. Hey, there we go, thank you. And hopefully we can get an Elf charge. Let's actually switch to Hubert for the time being. Oh god! And that was one hit. Well, shit. And I suppose that. Well, shit. This is not good. This is not good. This is the time to use a life bottle. Malik, if you could be the one to do the honors. Thanking you. Okay. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Okay, come on, Sheria, you can do it. Yes, thank you. Okay, and if you could bring up Hubert, that would also be very appreciated. I can keep it busy. Oh, and I stunned it. Perfect. Alright, cool. Jesus Christ! There's so many enemies that just sort of one-hit you out of nowhere. It's really off-putting. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna use a life bottle. Or Hubert can die. That's also a thing. How weak is he? It's pretty weak. Okay, I got resurrected. Interrupt him before you can hurt Malik. Then go away so I don't die. Yeah, that's right. Come to me. I'm the one that you want. I don't want to kill him before Hubert gets revived. Okay, there we go. Everyone's up. Perfect. I could really go for that Elif burst right about now. What are you even weak to? Nova?
Are you alright, Sharia? Can you stand?
If only Asbel could be this kind.
Well, not my most graceful victory, but Asbel seems pretty happy about it. Jesus. Goddamn monsters with their fucking one-hit attacks that kill me in one hit. On counter hit, I guess. Well, whatever. We killed him, so... Yay, victory achieved.
Okay.
And maybe I should switch to Malik every time I get to 25 hits, so I could use his Calamity Rondo move, because it doesn't look like the CPU is prone to using it. I don't have to equip it, do I? I mean, it is Calamity Rondo, which is the one that every time he gets to 25, he uses it. Shit, maybe it's the same one with his level 1 Mystic Art, so it doesn't want to use it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it off for the time being. In this treasure chest, we got some Elif. I was actually super needing that, so that is much appreciated. Dude, I'm so glad that I decided to put that tomato parfait in the mixer, because if you could beat a battle in under 20 seconds, so much experience. Very, very much appreciated. Okay, looks like we got another elevator over there, and a holy bottle. That actually might be good to use in this area, if I want to get to the next save point. But you know what? Screw that. I like fighting monsters, but not that one. Not right now. Because I would like to get to the next checkpoint, so to speak. Although, looks like that isn't going to be happening quite yet. Oh, that was an annoying set of fights. Apparently, the enemies here have the capacity to freeze you, which I was not expecting, but hey, should have been better prepared. A spellbook that cuts the damage you receive in half. It quickly consumes Elif during combat. That is actually, wow, that's super powerful, but I bet you it's really expensive to use. Maybe I should use that book against bosses. I feel like that'd be the optimal use of it. Also, yeah, I see you, enemy. I don't want to deal with you right now. Also, that's a save point, but this is also an elevator. Oh, this looks like fun. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this right now. Oh, jeez, I'm going to that save point prompto. Because this is where we're going to end off the episodes. So, heading down into the Guardia Shaft, down to the Lestalia, and oh boy, it's been a trip so far. Not too much trouble, but lack of life bottles is a little bit concerning, but I'll be fine. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to do all of that stuff I keep on saying to do, and if Asbel can actually turn around, there we go. We shall leave this episode with all smiles. See you guys next time.
So even Lambda smiles.
When I was a kid, everyone was always all, oh, there goes that smiling Pascal again.
Not me. When I lived in Strata, I was known as the child who never smiled.
You don't smile now either.
I suppose I can't really deny that. But nonetheless, I was still shocked to see Lambda smile. I didn't think he was capable of it. What may have prompted him?
Maybe he just felt like it.
That's not an answer.
How should I know? It's just when I see someone smile, I feel good. So maybe it was something like that.
Does that mean you'd like to see me smile?
No, not really.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Ouch, sick burn.